Few things in sports are more delightful and maddening than a team that drags itself into the playoffs despite glaring flaws. Over the decades, the NFL's divisional structure and short seasons have allowed several substandard clubs to qualify for October and November silverware. Teams whose records, point differentials, or late-season collapses make their postseason berths feel like clerical errors rather than earned achievements. Some of the most notorious examples underline how odd the system can be. The 2010 Seattle Seahawks reached the playoffs with a 7-9 record, winning a very weak division and then shocking the defending champion New Orleans Saints in the wild-card round, a run that still ranks among the stranger playoff stories in modern memory. Equally absurd, but for different reasons, are clubs like the 1983 Denver Broncos, who managed a winning record and a playoff spot despite rookie growing pains from a future legend. Such teams prove that a patchwork of timely wins can paper over deeper dysfunction. Other entrants feel like cautionary tales about momentum and roster decay. The late 1990s Miami Dolphins and 2004 St. Louis Rams each limped into the postseason after dramatic second-half collapses and negative point differentials, then suffered humiliating early exits that exposed how thin their regular season resumes really were. The 2016 Detroit Lions and several 9-7 or 8-8 qualifiers fit the same pattern. Respectable on paper but shaky once the pressure rises, reminding fans that playoff qualification is sometimes a reward for schedule quirks rather than sustained quality. Why do these teams matter beyond trivia? Because they force a useful reappraisal of what the postseason is for. Is it a pure reward for excellence, or also a mechanism for creating drama and regional interest late in the year? Allowing weaker division winners or teams with middling records into the playoffs keeps more markets invested through December, but it also means some first-round matchups are tilted toward novelty rather than competitive merit, an inevitable trade-off between inclusivity and ensuring only the truly best compete for a title. Ultimately, the worst playoff qualifiers earn a permanent place in NFL lore not because they were great teams, but because their stories are extreme instructive and endlessly replayable. Whether it's the 7-9 Seahawks upset, the collapse-prone 1999 Dolphins and 2004 Rams, or the unlucky 9-7 squads that ran out of steam in January, these clubs remind us that the postseason sometimes rewards timing, geography, and luck as much as it does dominance. And that makes the NFL's playoff history richer and weirder than a simple win-loss ledger can convey.